Alright, who do we kill?
Amidst everything, look who it is once again. Interrupting our plowing session. You, yourself, Highbeam, please, don't be alarmed.
Perhaps you will remember me better this way! I was pranking you! Haha! If you would be so kind, please pay no mind to my appearance before. This is one of my more, shall we say, esoteric headpieces. Perhaps I can explain in time, but for now, not all is lost after all. Not for good. I see you're buzzing.
I won't make this joke.
You
You won't make this joke either.
So,
Hi, what's happening?
I should have known. Quiet. Talking. This is the
Rude,
only
rude.
way things go.
You certainly can't choose to believe that if you are happier doing so, but I suspect you are not. Where am I? What happened?
Pokes chest directly on nipple. Are you upset over losing her? Over both of them?
Of course I am. But for better or worse, I'm a veteran when it comes to losing hers. One might say I've been bearing an awful lot of wounds through some mean times. And yet another might say that it is better to focus on those who you still have. What is happening? Explain! I do not care about your inner person!
Shut up.
For instance, saving that girl was rather heroic of you. See, we were getting there. This pity doesn't suit your triumph.
What triumph? I couldn't stop them. Any of them.
And yet, a Highbeam has come. How'd you do that with your mouth? Highbeam must be quite confused by now. I will explain. Well, how is it? It's an adventure. An elevator with cut cable, frosting, and sprinkle of glass all over it. I am voicing every character in this scene. I believe I'll wait for supper. Indeed, one would need to be mad to climb down through this. So, I take it you're going immediately? I just might.
Oh, thank God, it was me. Luna 2, what are you doing here?
How do you do, Mother?
That means that person must be... based on the strange hat. Radimus.
You're tricking me! You said you were going to tell me what happened, and instead you're going to tell me about how you had sex! Luna, dear, are you unwell? Are you crying? I'm perfectly fine. There's no need to worry about... I'm just very... happy. I'm happy to have both of you back. And now we finally have the whole family together. What a wonderful but shocking turn of events. Miss Vulcane, would I be right in deducing that this magnificent Gardevoir was the one who directed you to this place? What? Preposterous!
You would.
The slander! Gardevoir, you were the one who arranged this rendezvous? Why, the audacity to imply such a thing. I could faint on the very spot. Gardevoir. La 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 la, fainting over here.
Why is she shaking like that?
Can you do the can you do the can? What have I gotten myself? Oh, that's your line.
Nope. What have I gotten into my... Ooh. What have I gotten myself into now? Not into myself. That's a different thing.
Something messy.
That's correct.
Something wonderful.
At times. At least take me out to dinner before that.
No.
Why? Are you too busy with this Gardevoir?
Yeah.
Oh. That was a joke. Really?
Oh, yeah. Now, you listen here. I may have set you two up, but don't forget that Master belongs to me. For sex!
I don't have a Gardevoir to plow.
Mother, please don't say things like that now. You can plow this Gardevoir. Oh, I pressed B instead of A. Unclear who's even talking.
La la la, one of us. La la. It's one of us speaking now. Aren't we losing sight of the situation?
You'd say that again.
We're only working together. It's not like we're all about to be a happy little family forever or something.
That might depend on who you ask. I don't need to hear this part of the story!
It's not even all glass down there. There's ice, too.
Goodness, you can tell from such a height?
Dude. I'm the Mirror's ice gym leader.
But what does that have to do with your eyesight? Then let's scout to find that. I can teleport.
Oh, you can teleport?
Mm-hmm. Right! Let's not do that, though. We can do it, or my name isn't Ash Ketchum. Anyway, then everyone died. And soon, we arrived in this room where we saw... Why didn't we just skip to this? Excellent fucking question! You know what it's time for. Lights, cameras, and drama. I suspect that is not quite the Highbeam we know.
Bennett, did they dress you up like that, or did you do that because you wanted to?
I've been, I've met some people. They've been helping me figure out some stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Slipknot now.
What?
I would much rather everyone let the past go. But I can understand that won't be possible. Especially for you, Luna.
I beg your pardon?
I offer my sincerest apologies for how I acted before, but you need not accept them. There would be little point in doing so anyway. I disrespected you by treating you as an object before a person. There's no excuse for this.
Hey, boss! The lights turned off again! Isn't that cool?
Hey, man, I got auditory problems. And the way that you speak, just keep it the fuck down.
You got it, boss! Okay, I'll lower my voice a little bit.
I can't do this shit. You're going on vacation.
Yeah, well, I'll maybe take a vacation later, because at current, the energy readings appear to be within acceptable levels. The stupid thing just keeps power cycling for some reason, but it doesn't seem to have interrupted the hypnosis, so please don't worry. We'll continue to analyze it, so don't hesitate if you want us to use Highbeam to grind them into dust. That man seems mildly unwell.
Yes. Zero, we only need to subdue them. Not do anything drastic.
You're right! We only need to kill half of them! Alright, Highbeam, would you be so kind as to kill them?
You have Highbeam hypnotized, and we're going to make her gauntlet fight us.
And that hideous pulse back there is the source. Then there is only one thing we must do, is there not? We must defeat Highbeam in order to free her. They were wise to seize Highbeam as their defensive line, given that she has bested all of us at some point. But not all of us together. Wait. Master, there was something you wished to do, was there not? Please, allow me to begin.
Luna,
Please be silent. You claim to have changed, and you have chosen your side. If you are genuine in your prior assertions, then do what it is you set out to do for yourself now.
You mean that if I truly respect you as a person, I need not take pity on or spare you as an enemy?
Yes, that is what I mean. Thank you for spelling it out for the people who are bad at subtext.
It was never my intention for it to come to this, but so be it. I will cut the ties myself. Highbeam, defeat Luna.
Yeah, they sent the tax man. I lost my job and I got hooked on Oxycontin. There is no standing up to us anymore. With Highbeam our side, might as well be invincible. You're doing great, Ben Man. Can I call you Ben Man?
Ooh. This isn't how I used to be, right?
Oh no, man! You were way lamer than this.
Oh, I don't believe that for a sec. I can't be. I was no.
Are you so sure of that?
No.
Then let's hope you can satisfy.
Gardevoir, can I satisfy? Yes.
I'm gonna be sick.
Hey man, I get you a barf bag if you feel like things are going wrong for you, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
go get a barf. Yeah, go get a barf bag.
hell, you can throw up in my pockets. You're so great, man.
No. Go get a barf bag. I read your file. You were just a grunt before joining with those girls, right? Not an effective one either. They were your only chance to stand out. Which is why you cling to them even now.
They would put Master to sleep, toss him aside, and never let him wake up again? Maybe dispose of him outright after what he did. I'll never ever let that happen!
What's happening? What is Gardevoir doing?
As you may know, Gardevoir are fiercely loyal to their trainers. It is said that they will do anything in their power to protect their trainer, even if it costs them their own life. Gardevoir, are you saying the Absol showed up to let us know that a dog was gonna die?
Well, why won't you just teleport us all away?
Don't try to stop me! This is what I need to do. For you!
Teleport!
Rather than doing something dramatic, though I know you are such a fan of that, let us have faith in the world and our companions. Who is left? Who can stop Highbeam? Who won't just be put to sleep? Gardevoir, please. No, this is the only way. I'll destroy that machine altogether. This is my purpose. This is not your... Yes, it is. I'll make sure you lived on. All those years ago, this is what she asked me to do. She...
No harm will come to your master, Gardevoir.
Actually, I've kind of given up on the hypnosis plan, so I think I'll just have Hypno kill them!
What the fuck's wrong with you? Alright, yeah, Gardevoir, do something! Fuck!
I will do something, and I hate you, by the way.
I get it, man. Put him to sleep! Put him to sleep! I'm coming over there.
Liar! You're not going over there! After what you've done to Luna and Highbeam, and what Team Meteor intends to do after this, you want me to make allowances now? I'll never believe that.
Why aren't I acting? Why can't I act? Is this how Highbeam feels all the time? What the fuck? This sucks, man!
Master, whatever happens, please remember, I will always love you more than she or anyone else ever could.
Why the fuck are you just standing there, you piece of shit? Zero!
I just love this song that she's singing.
She's foaming at the mouth!
I know, it's great, man! I got it! Meow?
Excuse me?
Cat girls in prison be like, let me out!
This has been a really bad birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. I'm glad you're okay.
I guess. What is this? Is this a
Miss
domain
Belrose.
expansion?
Ignore that. Miss Belrose, I'm deeply sorry for what has happened.
Hey, I like your hair. You need any helpers, or?
Listen, it's because of me that you lost your position as a member of the Elite Four.
What? That was you?
Elias created a false notion of your termination, and then we hypnotized you to handwrite a letter of resignation. And then I took over your spot. I'm truly sorry for what has happened, but right now I must go.
I mean, that's fucked up and all, but can't I help a little? Twirl's hair?
You are a deeply concerning person. Let me put it simply. I've been your enemy. There's no reason for you to help me.
think there is. Bugs eat plants, and like, I don't know.
That's true, they do eat plants. What are we talking about? This is a sex thing?
I have two sisters, and they aren't particularly spotless either. One's a pyromaniac.
The other one kills people for fun.
Still, I've learned that in order to survive, you have to work together no matter what.
Fine. Do whatever you want. There's a somewhat disheveled man in black currently going on foot from here to Labradora. Can you catch him?
If we can change the weather, my Pokemon should be able to outspeed anyone. Sunny day. I need sunny day. Do you have that?
I have a TM. Birthday present.
Good. Oh, that's good.
And then I put on a nurse outfit. And here we are.
And then Radimus told you a story, and it sounded a little bit like...
Highbeam, you made it back. Have you been crying? Not anymore. You really are just like her. Come here.
Wait, don't tell me. You're... there?
What? Like everyone didn't see that coming.
Yeah, I don't really know how I would have come to that conclusion having just met you and all.
Sorry to keep you waiting so long. It is so very, very alright. I'm just happy to see you again. You've both gotten so big. When I last saw you, you were just this tiny. And if anyone should be sorry to keep someone waiting, it's me. You both deserve so much more. It's alright. Nostra says this is the only way it could have happened. I do know how that is. So you've still got it. That's a relief. Of course I do. We would never willingly let go of something you gave us. And that Cleffa too. His name is Nomos. Nomos. Hello. It's nice to meet you. Yeah. He says hi. Noel, tell him everything. Nomos says not just the first part. Noel, you said. If I heard you correctly, you go by Anna. Yep, that's us. Shouldn't you already know that? Those aren't the names that your mother chose for you. Painter, Fantasia. God, your mother was terrible at naming children. Wow, those are cool names. Yeah, she had some flair about her. But when I had let you go, I purposely withheld your name so there would be no way they could find you.
And so that no one would bully you.
Who is they? Team Meteor. Will you tell us why Team Meteor was after you? It is not a simple story, but I will say it as clearly as I can. Mistakes are lessons waiting to be learned. And some might say I have been very well educated indeed. By the way, how was stuff at the orphanage I left you at?
It was, like, safe, right?
It was safe. I literally never checked up on it ever again.
My therapist said it was really bad to doom scroll, so I kinda just don't check anything going on in Reborn.
I only talk to Gossip Gardevoir, who doesn't tell me anything about what happens anywhere. Anyway, during one such lesson, a certain person helped me understand that particular objects could be very dangerous in that group's possession. So I did what I had to, and stole those particular objects. In order to disguise their origins, I asked a close friend to fashion them each into jewelry. Jewelry was a passion of his back then, but he was unprepared for the energy those keys held, and one of them broke in half. He was able to recover it, and he did fantastic work with the others, so I gave him one of the finished pieces as thanks. And with the others, I sought out buyers. In particular, I searched for strong trainers who would be able to effectively defend the pieces, should Meteor try to recover them. Caroline and Monty were first. With two gym leaders together, I felt certain they would be safe. They chose the Sapphire Key to match their eldest daughter's name. Next was Mr. Moliner. He chose the ring for his engagement. And the last one I entrusted with the beauty who showed me the light. That was your mother. And so I reinvented myself with a new name, a new personality, and a new history. Highbeam! I hope you'll forgive me for deceiving you. My wealth has never come from my success as a chess player. It came from the sales of those keys, and a few extra digits taken from Meteor's coffers. I always hoped to be able to fulfill your mother's dreams of living in a castle. That's so cool! I do not defend thievery, but I dare say it was a better use of the money than they would have found for it. And for a time, she was happy. I thought it would all end happily. But it turns out, happily ever after just means the next story hasn't started yet. Team Meteor learned what I had done, who I was, and where the keys were. And so it began anew. Your mother was a walking miracle. But for better or worse, people often outlive their miracles. After her disappearance, I was scared, above all else, for both of your safeties. I didn't want any harm to come to you, so I had to make sure you didn't get mixed up with them. Do I need to be here for this? And just look at how that turned out. It's okay. I know you were just doing your best. Whether it was right or not. Here. You should have this back. Radimus gave Anna the amethyst pendant. You had it! I was so sad after it was taken. I was so sad that I got sick and almost died of sadness. Why did you give it to her? It was not one of my better plays, perhaps. I was hoping Team Meteor would never find it if it was with you two, but instead it gave them cause to seek you out. I am a dumbass tool. Perhaps sentimentality got the better of me. Whether it was right or wrong... No. I mean, why did you give it to her and not me? Why is Anna the one that's always special? Ah. Here. You can keep it. No, that's okay. I don't want it. I just wanted to know. You deserve it more than I do. It's not about deserving it or not. Just take it. Anna, I can't even hear Nomos. I never could. I shouldn't hold something like that. I know you can't. What? That's okay. You'll understand eventually. If you ever want to hold the pendant instead, just ask me, okay? Okay. Why did you give it to Anna? Oh, it was your mother's before. I simply thought it would suit her better. But it seems there may be some cause and effect in your similarities after all. Still, I understand that was unfair to you. I hope you can forgive me. It's not like it matters.
I don't understand any of you.
However do you mean? Can we have another lengthy conversation attached to this already way too lengthy sequence?
It's been how many years, and you all just go on like nothing happened? You act like all of you knew the whole time that you would meet here.
The future has a funny way of never being how we know it. But we never had to know. All we had to do was decide. The future cannot hold a candle to resolution. Considering something like the law of large numbers, it's only logical this would happen eventually if we kept looking. That's just not true. Plus, we had a little help. Oh, for fuck's sake. Who the fuck are you? Okay, everybody. These are my friends, Lumi and Eve. Oh.
Hi. We've caused a lot of trouble for you. Please accept my apologies.
I believe that man in black who was here before had called out to you.
That is correct, if pitiable.
He seems to be doing very bad.
It's kind of a long story, but bad, you said? We were stuck together with him for a long time. I don't think he liked us very much in the same body. I wouldn't recommend the experience. In essence, we've had to work for Team Meteor the entire time. I've developed the pulse systems that have been used to create a nearly insurmountable degree of trouble. Oh, thanks for that. Hey, she didn't do it because she wanted to. I agreed to develop machines for Team Meteor only under the condition that Lumi's physical body would be adequately preserved. That both our bodies would be. You don't need to keep putting yourself aside. I always intended to find a way to restore ourselves to our proper bodies, but working towards that was impossible when we didn't even have the privacy of our own thoughts.
This cutscene never ends. We are trapped in hell forever.
Hi, I'm back.
Highbeam. We're not trying to fault you. It's been the mid-lamp show where there's a lot of voices here. Do you want to be Lumi?
Ooh.
The piece of Zell.
The baby one. Baby Zell.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Yeah.
They're here?
Yeah, they're
Split
here.
up, yeah.
Hey, I want to be real. I want to be real with you. I looked at the wiki
Uh-huh.
and I saw.
Uh-huh.
So I knew this was. I knew these characters existed, and I knew that I knew the Radimus. These are like his kids' plotline. I didn't fucking possibly imagine that A, it would have been done this shit, and B, done at the same time.
Yeah, they just showed up. They just walked into the scene.
Reborn, you're like in 100-hour game. You had time to do this better, Queen. I feel really bad for Kane. He never even had a chance to act on his own for the time he came here to when he fell back into the black hole.
Yeah, but Highbeam came back, so maybe he can too. Hey there, sleepyhead! Time for another character to enter the scene! Bat, 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 bat! Highbeam, you're coming too, right?
Right?
No. Ah, that's okay, I understand. Do what you need to, but make sure to meet up with us in Chalcedon City later.
What a great stream. Can't wait to continue this right now.
The stream is over now.